Classic truck rescue. My buddy Bobby Hernandez is up here today, and he got a new pickup that he named, well, not a new pickup, but new to him. He's up here, he's gonna spend the week. We're gonna be working on Big Bob right there, getting it running and driving and new tires on it. And I told him that Annabella would go straight to his truck and want to inspect it. And you cannot bring a new vehicle onto this property without Annabella having to christen it and inspect it. What is that, honey? Did somebody bring a new truck onto your property? She's like, can I go in now? I want to go in. Isn't that just the silliest thing you've ever seen? There she goes. Truck Inspector General doing her job.
And the truck is called Annabella.
Yeah, he named the truck Annabella after her. That's funny. What do you think, honey? Is that one okay? It's not as crusty as what you're used to looking at. Come on, let's go inspect his big one now. Come on, sweet. Let's go look at his big truck. Here. You weren't through inspecting Big Bob. Come on. Inspect Big Bob. What is that? What is that right there? That's Big Bob. You need inside that one too? That's more like it. That's a little crustier for you. Check it out now. Get up under the dash. There you go. Inspect it good now, honey. Is there something in there? Is there something in that one? Truck Inspector General doing her part, earning her treats. Yep, get under the seat. Make sure you get under the seat. Good girl. Good girl. All right. We got to run out to my mom's house.
That's her Spectre car?
Yeah, that's Anna's truck right there. Anna's fire truck.
On standby. Right?
Engine truck number 1. So one of the first things we're doing on Big Bob is busting those 4,000 rusty lug nuts loose so we can get the wheels off. Bobby bought a new set of tires for it, and we're gonna take the wheels off, run them down to my neighbor Randy's body shop and see if he can clean them up, or if they need to be painted, and maybe paint those before we have the new tires mounted on them. We'll get that done and we'll be back. So of major importance on Big Bob is that Bobby has to be able to wear his cowboy hat while he drives it. It's passed the hat test.
Yeah.
Right, Bobby?
Right, it has, but it didn't pass the short man test.
Yeah, the problem is when he goes to use the clutch, he's really cramped for room there. And also, he doesn't really have enough room between his knees and the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So I thought he'd step on over to the Apache and I'd show him some modifications. In 1955 and 1956, Chevy and GMC trucks had a flat steering wheel like you see in this one. Starting in 1957, they made the steering column a little bit shorter and made the steering wheel dished, which gave you more legroom. Also, in the Apache, somebody put brackets under the seat that tilted the seat back a little bit and gave you a little more legroom. So we're going to go test fit Bobby in that one and see if that makes it any better for him. Come on, Anna.
Because I'm short.
Yeah, right. As you can see, the steering wheel in the Apache is dished and has a little more legroom. Also, someone put brackets under the seat to give you a little more legroom. See how that fits, Bobby? Best burrito in town. Puente's Taqueria?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, as long as I don't gain any weight, it'll be all right. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you don't want to gain any weight. Trust me, I've been doing that. It's not helpful. Is that a little better?
Yeah, a little bit better. And
See how you got a little more room there for your legs?
And then
the problem is, if we do that, we're going to have to switch out your steering column and put a 57 to 59 steering column in it. But that's not a problem.
That's 57 over there.
Okay, but yours has the flat steering wheel, so it's obviously right on the cusp.
That's okay. If I get in an accident, I have less impact on my chest. That's it.
Yeah. But do you see what I'm saying? The steering column is shorter on
Big Bob
trucks that have this kind of steering wheel.
Oh. Okay.
That's how they gave you a little more room.
I kind of like this one better than the other one.
Yeah.
Anyways. And then it gives me room here, and then with the seat back more, as far as I can go, because there'll be no tank.
Yeah, I don't. That seat's not all the way back.
But I mean, I'm Big Bob.
But do you see what I'm saying about those blocks underneath it?
Right.
I think they give you a little more leg room.
So yeah, then with Big Bob going back even further than this on there,
yeah,
should work just fine.
Yeah.
What happens when you're short like me?
Well, that's why it's a good idea to test fit a guy while you're building his truck, not after you get it built.
Right.
Bobby wants me to film him taking the lug nuts, although he has been doing a good job of taking the lug nuts off, but I couldn't help but comment, well, you didn't film me breaking them all loose. Been rusted on there for decades. And then he got a little carried away over here and took all the lug nuts off and was going to take the other ones off.
Well, you're going to probably have to edit this part.
What, are you going to cuss?
No, I'm not going to cuss. Mister, we're used to taking them, not putting them back on.
He's got a CTR hat on, red and white, matches his truck. But yeah, we're just trying to get these yanked off real quick. And
take them off and then sell them. Oh, wrong one.
Take them off and then sell them.
Not used to putting them on. Used to taking them off.
Real fast in the dark.
Oh yeah, that's the best time. Yeah. This is. There's one out here that's pretty tight, so I'm gonna leave that one on it.
Oh, why is that, Bobby?
You told me to leave one, right?
I would think that'd be the one you'd want to get off
first.
to get the hardest stuff out of the way.
No.
No.
I'm more, how do you say? I'm a better, smarter Mexican than you think. I already played dumb, so I don't have to do the hard work.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
All done.
Yeah.
Let's see what my gringo friend's doing.
Well, I just used my handy dandy wire wheel to clean up these threads so I could pop that wing nut off of there. Pop that wing nut off of there and take your spare out. have to get some footage of Bobby doing some work on this truck.
Classic truck rescue. I need a rescue over here.
Poor thing. He's got to take one lug nut off each side. He did take all the lug nuts off though. What'd you do? Crank them down tight? Well, that's number 5 coming off right there. And then we got one lug nut holding the other front wheel on, and we'll have all 6 wheels off. By the way, this goes a lot faster in a shop with an air compressor and an impact gun. You're a nut for getting talked into this. But you got to do what you got to do and work with what you got. Right, Bobby? That's right, meester.
Like in every Mexican song. Dun dun. The end.
I almost brought my boombox over here and put some mariachi music on. Mariachi, is that how you guys say it? You know, you still got your sticker on the bill of your CTR hat.
So look, they know I stole it.
Is it like those people that leave the tags on?
This is why I can return it.
All right, we're gonna pop those wheels off, get them loaded up in the truck, and go see the paint man. Classic truck rescue. Well, we got all the tires and wheels off of Big Bob. Got them down to my neighbor Randy's shop. They're cleaning them up and painting them. Gave us a good deal on the job. And then as soon as we pick them up from Randy's, we'll take them down to the tire shop and have the new tires mounted. But I was finishing up this morning, bright and early, pressure washing the engine, which this is the second time I've pressure washed it, but it looks better every time. That's all original under there too. No wires hacked or anything. The only hooky thing under the hood is where somebody made this custom wire battery hold down thing, but we'll get that squared away too. And but I was wanting to finish cleaning it up so Bobby, who's up from California, could see what it looks like when it's all clean. And I turned around and looked, and smoke was just pouring out of my poor old wore out pressure washer, and it made a couple of weird noises before I could get over there and shut it off. And I think it's rest in peace time for that thing. We've gotten a lot of use out of it though. It's been a good pressure washer. It's just these old trucks, when they've been sitting a long time, require several cleanings to get them all the way clean. Annabella wants in there, don't you? I know you. Get on in there then. Go ahead. Yeah, and I wanted to pressure wash the inside out too, which is the best way to clean these things up. But looks like I'll be putting some pennies together for a new pressure washer pretty soon here. Come on, sweet. You've already checked this one. It's good. Come on. Come on. She does like to have her look. Truck Inspector General. Hard at work, earning her treats. That is a good little dog right there. That's a good dog. You're a good girl, Annabella. Good girl. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweet. Bobby Hernandez.
Classic truck rescue.
Classic truck rescue.
We're rescuing burritos.
We've been tinkering with Big Bob here. Got the wheels down at the body shop, getting cleaned up, painted. Got the new battery installed. Cleaned the engine up a little bit. It's still got some more cleaning to do. We've blown out all the fuel lines and done some work to the distributor. And I'm hoping Bobby's going to hear his truck fire up for the first time today. I do still have to do some work to the carburetor, but I just wanted him to be able to hear it. And I think it's going to fire up. Oh, I do got to check one more thing, Bobby. I gotta see if that choke's gonna work for us. Oh, show him the custom high performance racing fuel cell, Bobby.
Oh yeah, it's right on.
Yeah. We don't play around here at Classic Truck Rescue. Got a high performance racing fuel cell already mounted. Only charge Bobby $1,000 for that.
Yeah, that's like that's gringo and Mexican style. I thought we had something in common.
The choke is locked smooth up. I forgot about that.
And I like the support system you have here.
High performance racing fuel cell. We had to take a break and play with the choke for a while. We had to strangulate Big Bob to get him to see things our way. Hopefully he'll be kind to us now.
Look at that. Best burritos in town.
All right. Oh yeah. Fuente's Taqueria, best burritos in town. I don't know about that though. It's what the t-shirt says that I wear, but I don't know because I haven't had one yet.
I wonder why.
I gotta go down there to Anaheim before I can have a burrito.
No. Bay Area.
Yeah, the Bay Area.
Golden
Where
Gate.
exactly are you?
Marin County.
Marin County.
San Rafael.
All right, Big Bob, be nice to us. Be nice, Big Bob. Annabelle, come on, get in. Come on. Up. Get in the truck.
Let's get make it into a hover conversion. We're like Doc Brown.
Come on. We're gonna have to rebuild that starter. Tinker does this too. And that might go away once we just run it for a while. All right. We don't have fuel in the carb yet, but that's why I got that glass fuel bowl. Can you watch the fuel filter and let me know when it gets gas in it?
Got it.
Alright, rather than sit there and crank on our new battery, I'm gonna look at a couple other things. You can go ahead and shut the camera off. Sometimes you gotta just take another look. Sometimes it goes like this. I don't normally mention products in my videos, but I have to say I am pleasantly shocked. Bobby, who owns Big Bob's his truck, elected to send his wheels down to my neighbor Randy's body shop and have them painted, and they sent us some pictures of them, and the wheels are just beautiful. So I was thinking it would be a shame to put those rusty old lug nuts, and I really wish I would have taken a before picture of the lug nuts. Perhaps I do have some film from when we were breaking them loose or whatever, but they were just nasty. I mean, horrible. Caked with rust, old paint, and stuff like that. So, Evapo Rust, long time ago, sent me a 5-gallon bucket of their super safe rust remover, and here's 5 gallons of our product. Just use it in one of your videos and we think you're gonna like it. So I haven't used it. I haven't really had an occasion where I needed to use it. Been working on other things besides rusty parts. But so I put all the lug nuts in this bucket and I came out and gave them a shake. And I just can't believe how much they cleaned up. And I haven't, you know, I haven't even rinsed them off yet or wiped them off. But they're all shiny and silver. And I'm going to clean them up. And Bobby's on his way over here with some paint. And I've already got primer. And I'll show you what this does. But I'm really impressed. Evapor Rust, good product. I got a couple other products that people have sent me samples of. We got a light bar for Jamie's truck that we're going to be installing, and a couple other things. But you know, just want to thank Evapor Rust for the product, and I didn't use very much of it, so it'd be nice to know that I've got that on hand for other stuff. Thank you. Bob and I are down here at Colby Collision. One of my neighbors has a body shop, does awesome work, beautiful paint, and Bobby decided he wanted to go ahead and go with a new paint job on his 57 GMC truck. And I told him, well, my neighbor does real nice paint. So but we also brought his wheels down here and got them cleaned up. Man, they are beautiful. They were pretty crusty and chipped up, and he had 7 of them because he's got dualies on the rear. Got the primer on the lug nuts while we took the wheels down to the tire shop to have the new tires mounted. Now I'm getting ready to put some Rust-Oleum Chromium on him. I want to thank my buddy Bobby for coming out here to help me work on his truck. Oh good, Jamie's here, she can help me. I was just filming how Bobby's been out here helping me work on his truck.
Hi.
No, I wanted to film how we got the spark. We got spark now. How we got the spark going. Can you just spin it over for me real quick? Here, this and Jamie look nice. What'd you do?
I sucked my bang down the wrong tube.
So, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Jeff Bradshaw. Elderly ironed this old truck. Redneck Restorations. He's been letting me bug him on the phone. I've had a heck of a time getting spark to this thing. But here we go, Jeff. Go ahead, honey.
Turn it over.
Yep. Got good spark on the coil there. And I got good spark going to my #1. Go ahead, a little more. And I got good spark going to my #1 cylinder. And good spark to the coil. Thank you, honey. Anyway, thank you, Jeff, for letting me pick his brain. Had actually a combination of things that were going wrong with this, including a bad ignition switch, which cost me a couple of days of work. But now that we have good spark going to it, as my buddy Jeff says, if they got spark and they got fuel, it'll run.
Then why didn't it start?
Huh?
Then why didn't it start?
Because we got to rebuild the carbonator. That's why I bought a carbonator rebuild kit. I'm 2 days behind, but we're making progress. It's like I told Bobby, we don't give up.
It's getting pretty
We don't
hot.
give up. It's getting real hot.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Laundry?
Jamie and I are sneaking away. Are you excited? I'm gonna bring McFly.
Oh, the beach would. Oh, unless he goes out to sea.
Don't jinx me. Anyways, classic truck rescue. We'll have her running pretty quick here. Got to pull that carbonator off, get her soaking. Goodbye. Bobby went on a mission this morning and got us. It's funny, he came up here from California and he told me not to drink the bottled water I was drinking because it had arsenic in it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And he went on a mission to the plant and got us Oregon rainwater.
We're Oregonians. We didn't even know they had this stuff.
Nope.
That's virgin water.
Virgin water from the second rain. They don't take it from the first rain because that one's dirty.
You show me the whole thing, how they went through the whole.
My buddy Roger's here. What's with the chicken?
You come in this. Yeah, awesome.
Incoming. That's got to be inspected. It's on the property. It's got to be inspected.
What year is this? A 65?
Hold on. She's going to have to go in there.
Oh, 67.
67.
You might find a mouse.
How you doing, buddy? Long time no see.
Yeah.
Get in there. Check it out. Oh, is there food or anything in there? What, have you been out gathering that stuff, or is that motif?
Just a crap. I swap made. I did the porch pickup on the basket the other day.
That's funny.
That's pretty cool.
I got 7 of the damn things.
7 Volkswagens?
Yeah, they seem to multiply.
Oh, wow.
There's
That's
a really
cuter than
nice
heck.
one down here at Erickson's. It's in the back. I don't know what they're doing with it. Must be like a 70. Something that's yellow.
Yeah, you don't get all that factory cardboard and crap in there anymore. They're usually long gone. So
What? It couldn't have been sitting outside, huh?
I don't think so. It's got weird rust in odd places, but
Yeah.
the floor pans are solid.
That dog's a nut.
It's cool. Me and my sister used to ride to swim meets in the rumble seat.
Oh, I hear stories about kids riding back there. I'm like, how the heck did you have been back?
I rode in the back. My neighbors had one when I was a little kid.
Just imagine this. My dad weighed about 400 pounds. And
There's the whole front seat.
Yeah.
it was my dad and my mom and my sister and I, and we used to go from
Pretty
Oceanside,
clean.
California down to Coronado on swim meets and stuff, and my mom and dad would be fighting in the front seat of there. Me and my sister would be crammed in the rumble seat, just like, oh my gosh, it's so loud in here. And my dad was not small. He could barely fit in it.
Yeah, I hear people riding back there all the time. It's like,
I did it. It's been done.
wow.
My buddy Roger's going to show me how to legally get a title for this truck for my buddy Michael. He says, I haven't inspected this one for a while. Got a whole truckload of happiness right there for Big Bob. New shoes and pretty new wheels. I'll be back when we get these unloaded and bolted onto the truck.
Right here. It's over here. Am I doing this
There
correctly?
we go.
Am I doing it right? Check them. Are they okay? Oh, I missed one. Okay, thank you. She saw that. You saw this one. I missed this one.
Yeah, you better get it.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, look, they're sticking her head in the
Side,
hole.
Making sure they're snuggled in.
She's making sure they're seated correctly
That's right.
on the hub.
She saw I missed a nug over here. So that guy don't know what he's doing. He's probably used to taking them off, not putting them on
In the night.
at night.
Still got a long ways to go on Big Bob, but he does look better with new shoes. Got the rims painted up, brand new tires. I also dug up the correct original 350 series grill emblem for him. He's a 2-ton. And so progress so far is we got the old rotten bed removed. New tires and wheels. Well, not new wheels, but looking like new wheels. We got the ignition switch and the entire ignition system working good. Replaced all the tune-up parts on it. Next step is I'm going to remove and rebuild the carburetor. I already have the rebuild kit for it. And Bobby, it's been fun hanging out with you, buddy. He's got to get back to work, and we're gonna go test fit him in my fire truck. We test fitted him in another truck, but we're gonna have to. He's kind of a tall drink of water, so he needs a little extra room.
I'm the short one.
Yeah, right. We're gonna probably tilt his seat back a little bit and put in a different steering column where he's got more room. We may end up putting a tilt column in it with power steering and possibly front power brakes. But all I'm going to do for right now is get it running and driving well. And then next week, going to work on my shop. And this truck and the Apache, the Napco 4-wheel drive that I'm working on, will be the first 2 trucks that roll out of that shop. Oh, you got to pick up on that while you open it. Yep. There you go. Go ahead. There you go. Come on, sweet. Come on. Oh. Still too tight? Yeah. Yeah.
This is like. The thing is that.
All right, we're gonna have to customize yours. I know what I need to do. We're not doing well. Steve's glad to be home. Yeah. That'll be his last trip for a while, I imagine. Holy cow. Rod knocking. Rod knocking.